Lakers outscored the Kings 22-15 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter underway. Here's Devin George. 7-point lead for Sacramento.
Now the Kings got to get back to moving the ball quicker. They're holding it longer than they held it in that good first half of play, and that's allowing the Laker defense to react better.
Divac drawing the double, finds Turner. And the rebound snatched by Oro, swinging the elbows in the face of Bobby Jackson. Bryant now being played by Jackson.
I think from the body language of the Lakers, they think they have a chance now. Now they're going to try to ride Shaq and Kobe down the stretch, and it's up to the Kings to really put some more doubt in their mind that they can find an answer to win the game.
How long does Adelman leave Weber on the bench?
Here's Bibby for Divac. And last touch. Let's say last touch by the Lakers.
Maybe Bibby should have put that one up. It was a great play as he lays this off to Vlade Divac. Oh,
that's a foul. I'm sorry. If you don't call that foul, why have a rule book?
Well, I'm glad to see that there are some fouls out here, Bill.
Here's Divac with a rare perimeter shot. Vlade Divac has 18 points. He's 5 for 8 from the field. He's opened up an 82-73 lead. O'Neal swinging his way inside, and he is fouled. And Shaq, as always at the offensive end, has to be careful not to pick up an offensive foul. He's playing with 4. Divac collects his third.
But terrific footwork by Shaq, stepping up the lane. Then you see him go around. If Shaq gets in trouble, he keeps his feet inside of the defensive stance of his opponent. That time, Vlade Divac, outstanding execution of the up and under move.
Now Shaq is 4 of 8 at the line. He's 61% from the foul line in the postseason, which is a slight improvement from the way he shot during the regular season. So Shaquille O'Neal connects on both free throws. The Kings now lead by 7. Now Bryant back defending on Jackson. Hunter going against Pippen. Divac, beautifully done.
Vlade is showing how to play against a guy who's bigger, stronger, can jump higher, and has the bigger muscles. This is a thing of beauty out here.
Well, Shaq came over to double team on that play, and he still squeezed it off.
With his second field goal, 84-77, Sacramento. 2 minutes gone by in the 4. Beautiful pass. Jackson from Bibby.
Phil Jackson beside himself. Nobody can keep Mike Bibby in front. Looked as if they had him under control and the Kings not running much, but Bibby able to make it happen.
Nice pass from O'Neal. George. And a beautiful back pass from Hunter.
What these teams are finding out, at least the Lakers, is that in a game that you're going to win, you have to score more 2s than 3s.
Last touch by the Lakers. Bobby Jackson out of control. Very fortunate that it was deflected out by the Lakers.
Beautiful backdoor cut by Lindsey Hunter, who just lays it off. And for the first time in this series, Mark, we have both teams playing well at the same time.
Substitutions for Sacramento. Doug Christie has come on along with Chris Webber, Scott Pollard. Bibby for 3. Rebounded by O'Neal.
Shaq is using all of that size and really taking up a lot of space this afternoon.
Bryant off the screen. Nice save by Webber, but ends up in the hands of George. He's fouled by Jackson. Second team foul committed by the Kings.
The loose balls are going to the Lakers right now. They're the ones who are anticipating the action ahead of the Sacramento Kings, who seem to be trying to hold off and playing not to lose rather than playing aggressively to win.
O'Neal over Pollard. Rebound George, who has done a terrific job in the second half. Here's Hunter for three. And Jackson comes away with it, and the Lakers continue to struggle from downtown. 3 for 21 from three-point land. Phil Jackson was able to kind of cool it down in the second half after the 3 for 15 in the first half. Jackson off the lead. Jackson! Looked like O'Neal got a piece of it. Here comes Bryant. Kings get back. Horry hesitated to shoot the three. George is on it. Once again, the Lakers on another loose ball. No foul call. You can hear the reaction from the crowd. Here's Bryant. And the Lakers still in possession. They have the new shot clock. Hunter for three. Horry on the loose ball. He is fouled. What a sequence for the Lakers.
But the Lakers have been able to get back in because they're playing a disciplined game combined with a sense of desperation, realizing that there's no time to lose whatsoever. Phil Jackson, his poise, his composure, his quiet leadership by example has breathed some life back into this seemingly dead squad. And now the Lakers right there. What will be the response from Sacramento?
It is down to a 6-point Sacramento lead. Robert Horry has been instrumental in this comeback. 9 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists for Horry. It's a 5-point game with lots of time remaining. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the fourth.
I think the guy that has to be aggressive offensively is Bibby. And now you see their cuts are coming. They're not cutting to the basket. The ball's going inside, but people are standing. Weber, big hoop.
18 for Chris Weber. 88-81 Sacramento. Here's Bryant drawing the double. Lindsey Hunter is open. Passed on the three this time. And comes up short on the two-point attack.
And he aimed that shot. You know, he wanted to, he was free about thinking about the three, and then he said, coach said 2, and he aimed the shot.
Turkoglu, no hesitation.
Why is Roddy Divac on the bench? What did he do wrong?
Well, they're giving him a breather. You know they got the stretch run to make here, and they want to have Lottie out on the floor to try to finish this game off. Pollard usually comes in to give Shaq a different look.
Horry for three. Horry from downtown to bring the Lakers within 4. Weber. Well, Chris Weber hit that critical jump shot in the fourth quarter on Friday night to stop the 14-0 run by the Lakers. That could be a big one right there. Bryant to the crossover. Here is Kobe. 90-86 Sacramento.
Sacramento's not going to win this game unless somebody gets into a rebounding zone. Weber and Turkoglu are the prime candidates here.
Turkoglu got the step. Beautiful move by Hedo Turkoglu, who has 16 points, and that leads to a Laker timeout. Phil Jackson upset. The Lakers down by only 6 after trailing by as many as 24 with 5.5 remaining in the fourth. Shot clock to 6. Devin George involved in miscommunication with his teammates and threw it away. So the ball goes back to Sacramento.
Lottie Divac sitting a long time here.
I still think the Kings need to hear from this guy, number 10 at the offensive end. He's only scored 1 point after dropping 18 in that first half.
Weber played by Horry. Now Christie posting. Offensive foul. That is number 5 on Doug Christie, and now Vlade Divac getting set to check back in.
Well, Derek Fisher is one of the great all-time floppers, and he does a great job of drawing the foul on this one, and it goes against Christie and the Kings, but the ball is stopping. Remember how quickly the ball was moving? The Lakers are just chasing in the first 24 minutes. Now they've contained the Kings.
If you're the Lakers, come right away to Shaq. Vlade's been sitting for a long time. He's stiff. Get the ball against Vlade, trying to pick up that next foul.
O'Neal trying to get position. Ori hit a three a moment ago. Able to get it to Shaq. He thought he was fouled. Instead, the Kings come up with the ball.
I know the Kings are saying we got to get a break at some point. All our guys are getting nicked up with fouls.
Oh, Fisher cutting off the baseline on Bibby. Still gets the shot off and hits. A quick release by Mike Bibby, who now has 21 on 9 of 14 from the field. And the Kings back to an 8-point lead. Bryant stripped. Bibby on the loose ball. Bryant takes it back. Trying to get it to O'Neal. And it will be Sacramento back in possession.
Sacramento so careless with the ball when they finally do dig it out on the defensive end.
Well, Bryant had fallen on Bibby's leg, so he couldn't get away, and he was trying to dribble out of it. And Kobe turned around and got the steal and saw Shaq and just couldn't get him the ball.
Now Kobe's up on Bibby. Give the ball to Vlade. There's going to be no pressure on Vlade to bring it up.
Kobe Bryant playing with the 4 fouls, as is Shaquille O'Neal, as is Chris Webber. We come up on 4 minutes remaining on the 4th, and a foul is called on George.
Bibby is doing everything that he can to help his team get game 3 here. He's going to come up and get this ball from the rear and make the block. Makes a clean block, surprised him, and now Derek Fisher's all over him, wearing him like a glove, but not quite tight enough.
We talked about Bibby and Stockton earlier. Bibby looks to shoot much more aggressively and earlier in the shot clock and game than Stockton ever did.
Rick Fox has come on for Evan George. Webber rebounded by O'Neal with just under 4 remaining on the 4th. His time running out on the Lakers. If the Kings hold on, they move in front 3 games to 1. Lakers try to tie it at 2. O'Neal will head back to the line. That's team foul number 4 on the Kings, although Shaq was fouled in the act. Lakers with only 1 team foul as Vlade Divac commits his 4th.
Well, they're going bread and butter time. Kobe and Shaq coming down the stretch. Shaq gets himself set. Webber's coming over. They're all trying to make Shaq have to make the shot, and if not, get to the line.
O'Neal 5 for 9 from the line. He did hit his last 2.
For the Lakers on the offensive set, it's not an easy post-entry rhythm for them right now. Kobe's having to come to a dead stop and then lob it in there. Where's the play where they flow up as one and then zip it in and guys moving off them?
Once again, Shaq hits both. So the Kings lead by 6. 3:35 to go in the 4th. Game 4 of the Western Conference Final Series. Ori nearly picked it off. Shot clock down to 5.
See how the Kings are standing now, and that hurts them.
Warriors for 3. Divac very quick to the ball. Beat O'Neal.
Now Vlade is saying, no, calm down. Let me handle it. Let's see what he's going to try to come up with. 17 on the clock. Looks like he wants to go one-on-one against Shaq.
Sacramento standing up.
Oh, Bryant knocks it away and carries out of bounds. It's called Laker ball.
All the breaks going toward the Lakers, but Vlade should have given that ball up. You make a decision within 1, 2, 3 and go with it, and they're standing around, and that's allowing the Lakers to reach and get control of the ball.
Just under 3 remaining on the 4th. Lakers down by 6. Bryant on a pull-up. Yes, it's a 4-point game. This is the closest the Lakers have been since the opening minutes.
Time for another response from Chris Webber. Make something happen. You're the man.
Well, Ori digging in on Webber. Shot clock to 5. Webber goes behind the back to Bibby, gets it off. Air ball, handled by O'Neal. 2:20 to go in the 4th. Lakers down by only 4. O'Neal over Divac. Did not have the good look.
Sacramento desperately needs a good offensive set here. Everything is going against them. They're going to take a timeout and regroup here. The Sacramento Kings have not lost a road playoff game this year. Their offense, though, has disappeared. Only 14 fourth-quarter points to go on top of 15 in the third.
Yes, they're 5-0 on the road to the playoffs. They've won 17 of the last 19 on the road overall, which is just phenomenal. Turkoglu over Bryant. A huge shot by Hedo Turkoglu. And the Kings now lead 96-90.
And it came through Chris Webber. Send him down low. Force the double team. That's going to give you wide open spot-up shots.
A minute 40 remaining in the fourth. Ori for 3. Shots from downtown. It's a 3-point game with a minute and a half remaining in the fourth.
Now the Kings got to get back to passing that ball. Don't let the Lakers defense catch up with you, grab you, and hold you. And when you make a decision, go strong to the hoop. Webber again.
Now to 4 on the shot clock. Divac. So Sacramento with first Turkoglu and then Divac. And the Kings now lead 98-93. Robert Horry has scored 8 points in this fourth quarter.
Yes.
Coming up on a minute remaining in the fourth. Bryant on a crossover. 98-95. The Kings by 3. Just under 1 minute remaining in the fourth. Now the Lakers do have fouls to give. Sacramento with 14 fouls. The Kings looking to go up 3 games to 1. Lakers trying to tie the series at 2. Christie for 3. Rebounded by O'Neal. And the Lakers very much alive with 35 seconds remaining in the fourth, down by 3. They do not need a 3 at this point. O'Neal held by Divac. And that puts the Kings over the limit, so Shaq will shoot 2, and Divac picks up number 5.
Good job by Vlade Divac there. Make him get it at the line here. Robert Horry, the beautiful ball movement. How many times have we seen these daggers just take the life out of the opponent? He looks and talks some trash to the bench. Kobe Bryant with a literally impossible shot. I mean, who has ever made a shot like that?
Shaq is 5 for 6 at the line in the second half. And overall, he is now 8 for 12, so he's hitting the free throws down the stretch.
If Shaq makes this free throw and they're down 1, I think that the Lakers need to foul. I don't think there's enough differential on the time clock here.
Derek Fisher sits down. Lindsey Hunter checks in. We have 26 and 9/10 of a second remaining in the fourth quarter.
If you're the Kings, you want to get to the other floor before the Laker defense can set up.
So Shaq continues to hit his free throws. It's down a 1-point lead. Christie, bothered by Bryant. And a foul. They had a foul to give. So that's number 5.
2 second differential between game and clock. 22.2 left in the game and 20 seconds left on the shot clock. If you're the Kings, you get that ball in and you use every single second on your shot clock before you put the ball in the air.
Shaquille O'Neal has hit his last 6 free throws to cut it to a 1-point lead. And they'll try to use this clock.
I think the Lakers have to foul here.
And they do. Won't count. Rick Fox called for the foul.
The Kings had the right strategy. Make them come to you. Otherwise, they don't have enough time to set up a play.
And it puts the Lakers over the limit. Vlade Divac is 8 of 10 from the line. We're down to 11 seconds remaining in the fourth. Divac during the season only a 62% free throw shooter. Kings. Divac hits 1 of 2, and the Lakers call for time. 11 and 8/10 seconds to go. Lakers have come back from 24. The Kings try to hold on. They're up by 2. Yesterday in Boston, the Celtics pulled off the greatest fourth-quarter comeback in NBA playoff history. Well, today, the Lakers, after trailing by as many as 20 after 1, are trying to pull off the greatest comeback in playoff history in terms of making it back from a 20-point deficit in the first quarter, looking to equal the record as the Lakers did it at Seattle back in '89. It's a 2-point Sacramento lead. We're down to 7 seconds. Bryant putting a move on Christie. Rebound, O'Neal coming up short. Ori for the win. In the fourth quarter, a buzzer 3, and the Lakers, who have not been able to hit from downtown, may have received some good fortune at the end of the half on a 3-pointer that was called good, taken by Samaki Walker, and Robert Horry is able to pull it out by hitting from straight away, and this series is now tied at 2. Let's check the clock on this one.
Sacramento needed defense on Kobe and 1 rebound. They got neither. The ball poked out there. Vlade does a good job. Nobody at the line. The shot, 3-point good. Bedlam pandemonium has broken out here at Staples.
And there's no question, Steve, he got it off on time.
No, it was a good shot, and they did everything they could. The Lakers tried to get the 2 to tie it and couldn't. Body slapped it out, and Ori, as he had done so many times, with the big shot, and this crowd is wilder than they've ever been because they did not want to see 3-1.
This, the Lakers' first lead since the opening minutes when it was 2-0. Lakers, they score the first basket, and they score the last basket of the night. A heartbreaking defeat for the Sacramento Kings as this series shifts back to Arco Arena for game number